Well, greetings and welcome in to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 71 today. So let's bring him to the show this morning from Texas, Dan Hawkins, President Dan Hawkins. Good morning, Dan. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing great, Frank. How are you?
Not bad. Thank you for asking, sir. Well, how does it feel when people see you on the street or at the grocery store, instead of saying, hey, you, or hey, Dan, get out of my way, they say, well, President Dan, how are you today? How does that feel every day you go out in the community?
Well, that doesn't happen on the street or the grocery store. It might happen at a nudist club. Of course, my main priority is increase our membership.
Yeah.
And we do that by being public, getting out there and extolling the benefits of being an AANR.
He's the new president for the Southwest region for the American Association for Nude Recreation. And Dan Hawkins, thank you for coming on today. Keep us posted if new information comes out. We'll get you back on. How's that sound?
That sounds great. Thanks for having me on this time, Frank.
You bet. President Dan Hawkins, go out there and have a great close-free day. We'll talk again soon.
All right.
Thank you.
See ya.
You bet. What did you do for Halloween? Did you go to any parties? Did you dress up?
No, I didn't. I was actually working, so I just was at the house most of the time and just sort of running around in my normal state of nudity and with a witch's hat on, because I always wear the witch's hat. There's enough interest in naturism. People are hungry for hearing things about something that's important to them, but so very closed off from society, so that they're eager to hear more and more and more. It's just wonderful.
All right. Well, Lisa Monroe, our Naturism correspondent, thank you for everything. With that, we will head for the hills. Have a great close-free week. We'll see you next time.
You too, Frank. Take care.
You too.
Bye.
You are listening to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 71 today. We are the official podcast for the American Association for Nude Recreation. Are you a member? If not, get there today, AANR.com. Now let's get to part one of my joint interview with Linda Weber and Cynthia HOLBACH, the presidents of the American Association for Nude Recreation and the Naturist Society Foundation. What is some of the things you've either been working on or thinking about for the future, where both organizations can come together, even if only for one day or maybe for a lifelong project? What are you thinking at this point?
Even before as president, I thought it would be great if the two organizations could actually work together. But they have some great foundation gatherings and different things. So I thought that would be great to see if there's something that we can kind of do a merger of the two. Haven't really gotten that far because we're still doing internal processes. But next year, I'd really like to see if there's something that we could do together.
Cynthia HOLBACH of the Naturist Society Foundation. What are some of your thoughts on that? What can you do as an association organization to team up with AANR to make it better for everybody?
That's a good question. And truthfully, like Linda, we are just thinking of things that we can do. There isn't anything specific, but there is the gatherings we do are usually at clubs, and clubs are very AANR focused, and we would like to get the clubs to know us better, and in doing so work with the AANR members, so that both of us can be benefiting from our strengths.
We are enough, and we just have to especially get women to realize, and there are some men that have said that too, but get women to realize you are enough and you don't need what they're pushing.
Yeah, no, exactly. The terrific Linda Weber and Cynthia HOLBACH, the respective presidents of their organizations, the American Association for Nude Recreation and the Naturist Society Foundation. And on next week's show, which will be episode 72, we will have part 2 of my interview with Linda Weber and Cynthia HOLBACH. Well, you've been listening to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 71 today. We give you a brand new show every Saturday morning at 6 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. Continue to join us. Check us out on our website, nakednudistandnaturist.com, Spotify, Google, Amazon/Audible, Apple Podcasts, and also on Twitter. You can write us anywhere, anytime, any place. And we thank you for being with us today. Plan to join us for every single one of our shows here and have your clothes off when you're listening. We have our clothes off when we're broadcasting, enjoying the naturist life.
We celebrate clothes-free living for all. Remember to enjoy being naked and join us again for Naked, Nudists, and Naturists.
We drop a brand new show every Saturday morning, so come back and join us. Have your clothes off when you do for Naked, Nudists, and Naturists. Have a great clothes-free day.